Clifton Strengths is what we have got going on Tuesday nights from 5 until about 6:30. So that's something that you definitely want to tap into if you have not yet done so. If you have, let us know in the chat box what you think about that meeting. Now, actually, I think, is this new? Because I think it's closer to 38 million people have taken this assessment, and it is a language that helps you understand yourself and others because it tells us how you are hardwired. And so that is what we do on Tuesday nights is we help people with challenges that they have in their business and how to work around their own natural giftedness. Some of y'all know that Susan Cameron makes you a little crazy. She is just hot off the press all the time. Can I hear an amen about that? She has a talent theme called Activator. And all you have to do is say, Susan, I hear your activator loud and clear because that's active in her all the time. All right. Can you defend yourself? Yes, Shannon, of course, always. Anyway, so that's my invitation. If you don't know what we're talking about, then you need to be on Tuesday night's call because it can really help you understand yourself within the context of this business and your whole life. Now, today, what Susan has asked me to do is to help you create a vision to hang on to as those creep thoughts come in telling you that you can't do the business. Okay. So it is, as she has said, it is a tool to help us speak with intention in your head and hang on to and anchor a vision. That's what we're doing. We're anchoring a vision in your head so that when that thought creeps in, you just pull your vision up and force yourself to read it if you have to. Okay. Yes, there is real science behind this. And you will feel the shift. That's what we want to do. We want to help you see the vision of what you want in your head because that's what guides your action. All right. So today we're going to let's work on the number 6 because that's a great number. Tesla said 369, something about that rules the universe. But let's identify that you want to create 6 new customers, 6 new brand partners, or sell 6 boxes. All right, whatever it is, you're in the process of allowing and creating. We have 5 on here, but let's do 6 for the next, just for the sake of. And creating new customers, clients, or brand partners this week. Okay, so I want you to grab a piece of paper and we're going to write that. Sorry, Stephanie, to switch on you like that. All right, so everybody write this down. You need a piece of paper and a pen. And are we recording this so that people can go back? I don't remember.
Susan.
Because I want you to be able to refer back to it. So I'm in the process. That's what you are. You are in the process of creating and allowing yourself to have 6 new brand partners, 6 new clients, sell 6 boxes. Okay, whichever it is for you that feels right for you. And next, what we're going to do is create a vision around that using certain very specific words. Stephanie, can you pop that up there for us? All right, here's how you're going to input these statements. Before we get started about these, some of them you will like and some of them you will not because it has to do with your own input and learning style. But can we get a mute on the thanks. All right, so some of these statements you're going to like and some of them you're not, but I'm going to show you how they work and I want you to start writing them down or take a screenshot so you have these with you. These are the statements. They're going to help you pop your vision into your head. All right. So I love knowing, here's how it works. I love knowing that my ideal business has 5 new fill in the blank. All right, so get that down. I love knowing that my ideal business this week has 5 new people that I'm working with. I love how it feels when they tell me yes, that they're excited about starting with Partner Co. I'm giving you examples. These may or may not be for you. I'm trying to show you how this language works, okay? Those of you who are thinkers or executors, you've already taken the StrengthsFinder assessment and you know that you're either a green or I think it's purple, okay? You may like this one. I've decided that I'm bringing 5 new people into my business this week. I've decided that I'm going to pop off 5 boxes this week. So another one could be more and more. More and more people that I reach out to are excited to hear what I have to offer. They are hungry for information about new business opportunities, and I've got a great one. Is everybody hearing how this is working? Type yes in the chat box if you're getting what I'm putting down. Okay, good. Thanks, Regina. Heather, great. Yes, good. All right. I want you to write about, what you're going to do is create a vision about what it is you want. And we're using your new boxes, new sales, new clients, or new partners, brand partners. We're using those to anchor these in. Okay. It excites me. It excites me to be working with new people. It excites me that more people are buying the products so that they can improve their health. It excites me that I have 5 or 6 more. I have 6 new clients enrolled with auto ship. Whatever it is, y'all have our auto ship, yeah? Okay. So are you getting down something using the phrase for yourself? What I'm trying to do here, y'all, is teach you. Okay, Lori, I love talking about this statement, and this is something I want to correct real quick, okay? What you have done is you have brought a negative into your statement. Okay, so I want you to back up, and a better statement would be, it excites me that all of my auto ships are maintained. It excites me that all of my auto ships stick and stay. Do you see the difference? Everybody tap in the chat box. I need feedback. Let me know. You got it? Do you understand? I want you to be very careful as you prepare your vision statement to make sure that it is in the positive. All of the things that I do are called positive psychology, and we always stay in the positive. Did anybody lose volume? Are we good auditorily? Yes, thoughts become things and words are powerful. Absolutely. And what we want, Kim, is for the words to be in your head to come out automatically to correct you. Because what's happening now is you've got programming in your head from your past. And so as you get close to things that are risky, your mind comes in to try to keep you safe and reminds you of all the things that you can't do because you failed in the past and you did this once, and once upon a time something happened. And you built that programming over your life. And so what we do, yes, this does become automatic over time, but you have to practice. So once we're finished, I have clear instructions on what I want you to do with this. All right, let's keep going quickly. I'm excited at the thought of winning that trip to Maui. Are we going to Maui? Right, we're going to Maui. I'm excited at the thought of going to Maui and winning that trip. I love seeing myself on the beach. So I love seeing myself. Literally, you want to put yourself there, but you want to be there in the proper order. Once upon a time, I worked with somebody on this, and she had an absolute magnificent statement. She knew exactly what she was going to wear, the gold sequined. She said she could feel it swishing against her hands as she twirled around behind the scenes. She was so excited about walking out to the podium to accept the award. And I said, well, where are you sitting? Where are you seeing this? And she said, I'm sitting right there in the front row watching it. And I'm like, no, you're in the wrong place. You need to be looking at the audience, right? So when you put yourself in your vision, you want to make sure that you're looking out of your own eyeballs at whatever it is. Okay. So what that means is you're looking at your performance stats. You're looking at whatever it is that you want to be looking at. You're looking at yourself. You're looking at your email. Hold on. I'm excited at the thought of getting that email telling me that I won the trip. Okay, so we're going to build a statement using phrases like this, and you can ad lib things to it, right? You just want to always make sure that as you ad lib, you're not dragging the problem into the new story, into the new vision. Now, listen, open invitation. I'm happy to review these for you as you write them. Let Susan know whatever, and I can give you correction just like I did. Thank you very much, Lori, for sharing yours, because what is a 360 view? Tell me what you mean. Oh, yeah. Can you do a 360 view? Go ahead.
Yeah, so you see yourself on the stage, right? You see yourself, but then you can do a 360 and see yourself so you can see yourself from this perspective, from an audience perspective, and then also see yourself in front of the audience. So you see the whole thing, yourself, and then from
Yes.
your view, both.
Yes, what you want is a rich, vibrant vision of what it is you want and what it's going to get you, right? Once you achieve that. So I'm excited to share my story as a CEO with my partner co-family. Yo, Cheryl's. That's Cheryl. That's great. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. If any of you want to pop little statements down there, I'll check them real quick while we're here. I'm going to move on because once you have a full, beautiful statement that pops up into your head, here's part two. Where's Stephanie? Can you give me the next slide?
Yes, give me 1 second.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
Yes, Regina, you want to see the whole picture. I'm excited to be in this business. Yes, Cami, build that out. Why you're excited to be. I'm excited to be in this business. Hold on a minute. I'm excited to be in this business, achieving all that I want. I'm excited to be in this business, offering amazing opportunities to others. I choose 6 brand partners this week. Yes, I'm excited to be in this business, achieving all that I want. Yes, but you need to identify what you want. Okay. If you just say all that I want, your brain is like, I got nothing to hang on to. So it needs to be very specific. I'm excited to be in this business, achieving, like, give me something to hang on to. I love the idea of growing to the top. Yes, Regina, I love that. I'm excited for Team Unstoppable to have the most 6-figure earners worldwide. Woo! Okay, y'all. That's what listen to the goals your team leaders have for you. I'm excited to share this business to help others grow in health and financial freedom. Yes, except Shannon, financial freedom is like nothing to anchor on, right? You've got to give them, what does that mean? You have to answer what that means. Financial freedom, there's so many words that we use when we try to write affirmations that are meaningless to our brains, such as six figures, right? The most six-figure earners worldwide, that does mean something to you, Susan Frank, because you know what you're looking at on your team and your figures, right? But for most of us, if I were to say, how much do you want to earn? And you say six figures, your mind doesn't really know what that means. So I'm excited to share this business to help others grow in health and to earn money to meet their goals or things like something like that. Work a little bit stronger on that one, if you don't mind. All right, now, here's what we're going to do. Once we have our vision, where what you want is you want to feel something or you want to see something. If you have futuristic high, you want to be able to see it in your head, see you doing things, see yourself signing up the person, right? You want to be able to physically feel this in your body as true and something really driving you. I'm excited to reach my financial goals and show myself I can do whatever I put my mind to. Yes, that's good. You may at some point want to anchor those financial goals into something more substantial. I'm excited to reach my financial goals in order to buy the house of our dreams or build the house on 25 acres or build, you know what I'm saying? I'm excited to be in PartnerCo as a multi-millionaire. Okay, now I'm excited to be in PartnerCo as a multi-millionaire, helping people regain their health and finances. Yes, I like that. I'm thinking about the multi-millionaire and whether you know how that really feels. Because you have to be able to physically feel it in your body or see it in your head or know that it is possible. Okay. So if you are writing your statement and you feel like, oh, this just isn't like, this just doesn't light me up, then there's something wrong with the language that you're using. Okay. And pick another statement. You're a Leo, you feel it. Awesome. Good, good. All right. Now, what we want to do once we have our big fat vision statement that has us feeling and seeing what we really want, guess what? Now you get to hear the chatter of your mind telling you there's no way you're going to get it, right? Or trying to trip you up. So the way to combat that is our next section 2, part 2 is I don't know how. I don't know how. I don't know how I'm going to find 6 new brand partners this week. I don't know how I'm going to sell 6 boxes this week. I don't know how I'm going to get 6 new people on auto ship. I don't know. I don't know how. What this does is it soothes your mind. It soothes your mind. Your mind is like, yeah, she knows I don't know how to do that, but this is what she wants, and I better go figure it out. That's what your mind does when you soothe it. It allows it to be calm. It soothes your central nervous system. I don't know how I'm able to, and I don't know how I'm able to do this, right? And then the next part of that is I only know that I do now. I only know that I do. I don't know how. I don't know how I find 6 new brand partners. I only know that I do now. I don't know how I sell 6 boxes. I only know that I do Now. What you're doing here is you're pulling the future forward into now. You're telling your mind, come on, where is it? I'm ready to see it. So now your brain is like, it's now 6 boxes, 6 partners, 6 new auto ships. Where are they? And your mind starts looking for them differently. I don't know how I'm going to add 6 new brand partners with 1,500 PV to my business pay line. I only know that I do now. Karen, excellent. Excellent, excellent. Okay. That's part 2. Does everybody understand part 2? I'm excited to change as a person in comfort and confidence as I grow in this business. Jamie, I hear angels singing. Because you know what? I say it a lot. Y'all have heard this out of my mouth already. Those of you who've been with me before, is Partner Co. is a personal development company wrapped up in skinny drops. So you're learning to break through barriers and other things. Okay. I effortlessly, yes, I love that you built in ease. I effortlessly attract the team members I need to grow my business to chairperson. They have a mindset growth and purpose to change people's lives. Yes. That is amazing. Excellent. 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 Okay. Now we have part 1, which is the vision. Part 2 soothes our mind. Part 3 speeds up the process by asking, why was it so easy for me to find 6 new brand partners? Why was I able to do that so easily? Why did they come to me so quickly? Why did they show up so fast? This is how to use why. All right. In this case, you are building in anticipation. Why did it happen so seamlessly? I open my mouth and meet people one-on-one and then train them. The system of growth. Yes. Let's see, where are we? You did this yesterday and sold your car and an ultimate pack. Ah, y'all, it does work. And listen, here's the thing that you've got to know is your brain chatter is programming and it is not going to stop.
Let's hear from Marilyn for a minute, Rhonda. Let's just pause right there. She sold her car and the person that bought her car, I talked to her this morning, is who bought her ultimate pack. Marilyn, you want to unmute and tell us a little bit about that, because you have been showing up in these groups. I see you on this training all the time. So you want to unmute and just tell people real quick, because this is a huge story. Congratulations.
Thank you. I mean, honestly, it's incredible. I called Karen and I had her recite to me exactly what she said so that I could, and I wrote it down and I said it 3 or 4 times yesterday. And I took a moment from working and a call came in. This car that's been sitting there for 2 months, people just rolled up. We had a conversation. During the conversation about the car, I was like, yeah. And I brought up health and how bad the GLP-1s were, not knowing whether they were on it or not. And then I showed them that I'm swimming in my skinny pants. And they finally admitted to me after they bought the car that they'd both been on them for 6 months and that he'd gained half of his weight back and she'd gained 3/4 of her weight back, and they ordered an ultimate pack and they're going to order another one today because they want to take advantage of the free shipping and also the fact that they could set their daughter-in-law up in business because she's the one of their 6 children or spouses that doesn't have a job. So I guess they'd like to create a job for her. So
Wow.
who knows what it can turn into, but really yesterday was the first day that I wrote it out on the card and said it, and I can't explain it other than the fact that the universe must feel it, and God, and I just drew it into me, and I was not afraid to mention it. Like, I mean, the guy was standing there with 50 extra pounds on him and a big belly, and he seemed like such a nice guy, and I don't want to see that guy drop dead. So I really was coming from a place of, I really, really, really want to help these people.
That's amazing. That is amazing. Now,
so thank you, Rhonda.
You're welcome. So you did it. So here's the thing. This is what you've got to know. Once you build out your statement, part 1, part 2, part 3, the next step is for you to start to memorize it. Okay. And you want to read it morning, noon, and especially at night, right before you turn the lights off and go to bed. You want to have it. This is how to, you're not rewriting your programming. You cannot rewrite programming. You can only write side-by-side programming. Okay. You write new programming. And so what you're doing is you're writing new programming so that when you hear the old programming, you're like, oh, I don't know how I do blah, blah, blah. You with me? As soon as you hear and you become aware of the negative Nelly that you've got programmed, you immediately turn to your statement. And here's what will happen. Over time, you won't even need a statement. Every time you hear anything negative, you go, I don't know how I fix blah, blah, blah. And you just that becomes new programming. Yes, it becomes automatic, but it takes time, y'all. I've been doing this for a long time. And so it takes time for you to be able to, and I still have that chatter too, right? There's things I hear and I'm like, I don't know how I do blah, 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 but you can use this for every area of your life. It's not just for Partner Co. And, it's for what you want beyond the money. So it could be, we worked on, last week, we worked on a trip to Iceland for Dana, right? So this is how you can work on any new thing that you want. You structure a vision statement so that you have something to anchor yourself, your mindset into. You're anchoring your mind into the statement. All right? Everybody got it? Questions? Quick, because we're running out of time. I can blab all day about this stuff, but Susan's going to cut me off. What kind of questions? Can you share your statement slides? Yes, Stephanie, if we can clean them up to a 6 on the, and then take away the I don't know why, because it's I don't know how.
Wait, what do you want me to do with the slide deck?
Let's talk about it. I'll send you.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah. Okay. It gets easier and easier to add vision and change everything. Yes, it does. It gets easier and easier. I love that. At the end of September, I set up a prosperity jar with a statement and some blingy stuff. And the next day I got an interview for private duty hospice nursing job. 2 days later, Partner Co came into my life. Yes. You know what? The hospice job was already there, and the Partner Co has been around for however many years, right? But you could not see it. This is what it does, Kim. It opens your mind to where you suddenly see beyond the obstacle. But you have to have the statement, fully present. You have to be fully present with your own desire of what you want. And so anyway, let's see, where are we? Here's StrengthsFinder. Oh, it's tax deductible payment. Yep. Thank you, Lori. This is Lori. Lori's amazing. Let me see here. Here you go. A ranger, activator. So there are these strengths, back to Clifton Strengths for our last few minutes. Clifton Strengths has been around for over 60 years. It's an ancient personality test. But what's different about it than all other assessments is it gives you the how you do things, how you build relationships, how you do business, how you do life. It's the how, right? I can take an assessment and tell what kind of mermaid I am, right? Or a puppy dog or a color, but it still doesn't get to the granular of the how. And that's what Clifton Strengths has done. It gives us the how. Now, I don't make any money if you take this assessment. Just go take it. And then come join us on Tuesday nights where we really delve deep into helping you through the challenges based around your personal talents, yours, right? The system is the system. We help you find workarounds where you're struggling with the system because, you know, we have skills to develop and we have mindset issues to break through. And so this is what we work on. Yes, you do see beyond it and it feels natural now. Look, Karen. Ah, I hear Angel saying again, y'all. She has made this transition to where she's thinking about it all the time. And listen, you know this. These are not trite phrases. What you think about expands. What you think about, you bring about. What you focus on gets bigger. And so you want to always focus on your vision, the vision you have for doing this Partner Co business. Because once you know this, once you can hold on to that vision, when that nasty talk comes in, that negative Nelly, that downer Dan that comes in and chatters that you cannot, you will not, you're dumb, you're whatever your chatter, your racket is, you have something to anchor you back into reality, the reality you are creating. Is that helpful? Yes. Look, Karen has 4 new brand partners, y'all. This stuff really works. It works if you work it. You have to work it, right? You got to take the time. You've got to think. You've got to meditate on this statement. Pray about this statement. Yes, and you do need to explore your blocks. That's why I'm here. I'm here to help you explore your blocks. I can point them out usually very easily with that if you have your assessment, right? And the good news about the assessment is it separates you personally from it, right? Because I can help you see how it's the talent's fault. It's not your fault, right? And you just have to work your way around it. All right, Susan Cameron. I don't know how I optimized 3 legs. I only know that I am now optimizing those weekly. Why was it so easy for me to optimize those 3 legs? I don't know how I'm going to sell. I don't know how I'm going to sell 6 people drops today. Woo! This week. I only know that I am now. Why was it so easy to sell those 6 boxes of drops? Stephanie, masterful. Good job. Yes. So, how's everybody feeling out there now that you have just been on a race, a race with me through your vision? On fire, Regina. Good. Excited, Karen. Yay. And listen, teach this to your people. Those of you on this call are leaders, I know. And so turn around and teach other people this. This is not to be gatekeeping, right? I want everybody to be building powerful businesses. And thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Susan and Barb. Good. Fired up. Excited and on fire. Good, good. Okay. Susan, you coming back? Where are you? Thank you, Bill. Thank you, Cammie. Hey, Kim. Good. I'm feeling confident to continue on my journey to health and wealth. Yes. You're welcome. Listen, this is my joy, y'all. I get so on fire over this. My husband, I walk out of this meeting, he's going, man, you've got energy. It energizes me. Okay. Thank you so much, Susan. I'll turn it back over to you.
That was beautiful. Did all of you guys get so much value out of this? Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, here with Team Unstoppable, we love to talk about signing up customers, getting brand partners, but it all starts in your mind, right? And look how fast we can reprogram it. Like it's really up to us. And good job, all of you guys who have put this into place. I know everybody that's heard it today are excited to put this into place. So if you want to, on Team Unstoppable Facebook group, as the week goes on, update us. Let us know, hey, this is working for me. Guess what happened? And let's keep the momentum going. Real quick kind of housekeeping, we and Susan, Frank, chime in anytime you want to. Susan, Steph's like, you've got shadows on your light. I know, I've got about 6 more here. I'll get going later. Thank you though. I love you so much. But anything as far as quick housekeeping, it does look if you look like if you have not got to Destin, if you've not got tickets for Destin, if you've not got the hotel for Destin, there are people that are selling tickets, they're selling their hotels. I know a lot of those hotels have to be canceled on Monday. So if you bring in a brand partner this weekend, try to get them to Destin. You never know who's been wanting to go on a trip. So get them to Destin. It's not too late. I've seen a lot of people do that. Marilyn said she's trying to get those people to Destin. So I love it. Marilyn probably will. Is there anything, Susan, Frank, that you have or anybody else that wants to chime in? And you did great on time, Rhonda. Look at you. Look at you. And we're excited to see all of you guys. All of you guys come on Tuesday night. So we do that Tuesday at 5 p.m. Eastern. You don't, I mean, a lot of times people are driving around. We know that's kind of a work time, but it's so much, it's incredible value. And I love that, Karen, that you've done. Go Regina, 6 new brand partners. Awesome. Awesome. So Susan, Frank, and I are doing a call in 1 hour and 15 minutes. So if you've told people about Ann Barb's making a guest appearance, she's going to do her verbal testimony, which we love to hear. Her story is incredible. If you haven't heard it, Barb quit her job 2 weeks after finding this company. Barb did not have an indoor kitchen when she started working with this company. Barb got a kitchen, and several months later, her and Randy just bought a beach house and moved. She's built a massive team and went all the way to the Utah Leaders Summit with the biggest builders in the world, you guys. So this company has, we love you, Barb. We're so proud of you and Randy, has what you're looking for. So get on the phone, get on your text messages, not text message, voice message your friend. I know I've been telling you about these drops. I know I've been telling you about this company. We're going to promo it basically from the customer standpoint, right? So this is going to be customers facing, like, and then we're going to move to the actual business, because we never want to not tell somebody that there's an opportunity to make money and change your life here. So get on that. You got 1 hour and 15 minutes. We love to see your beautiful faces, but we would love to see your customers' faces even more. Right, Susan, Frank? We can only help you if we're helping you get customers and getting brand partners, except for when we do special little things like this for you.
Absolutely. And this is just so incredible because very unmeaningful without this training. Like when I started, I knew, okay, I want to bring a team of 12 people. So I wrote 1 through 12 on a piece of paper and I put it to the fridge. And every time I went to the fridge, I did not even eat my snack. I was like, I better go call somebody. I better go call somebody. I got to improve 12 people's life. And that's how I looked at it. And I know this week I did a drop talk. Make sure if you invite people to your house, the right people always show up. So be excited for the people that are there. Like I've seen in the past, I'll go do drop talks and people will say, well, I don't know where everybody's at. Well, if you have one guest there or even one brand partner, like you just turned them off and made them feel like a nobody. So that's just little things. Or if somebody buys product, don't say, oh, well, poor thing. Oh my goodness, to me, it's all about your mindset. Like, oh, they just got product. Their life is going to be improved. Their health is going to be improved. How exciting. So it's little things like that, that changing your mindset that can totally improve people's life. improve people's finances, and in turn it's going to improve yours. So this week, go out there and don't think what can I do, think what can I do to help somebody else. Like somebody said they didn't know how to get their brand partners going. Like if you know how to train on boards, screen share, show them how to post twice a day on boards, get them on the IPA call your team if your team isn't too large and say, hey, I miss you on training today. Like look at participants, see who's on there. Say if somebody on your team's on here, hey, great to see you today. If they're not, then reach out and say, hey, the training was great. I really miss you. They're doing a call at 1:00 Eastern today. And let's get some people on there. So we want your life improved. We know if we can do it, you can do it. And it's all just getting your mind to success and helping other people shift their mind. And you got to have a vision. The Bible says without a vision, people perish. So you need a vision of where you're going and what you want to make happen here, because there's no glass ceiling. Like nobody says, hey, this is your paycheck every week. The sky's the limit. So why not reach for the stars?
Thanks so much, Susan. All right. Thanks, everybody. You guys have a beautiful, beautiful weekend, and can't wait to see all the new customers you get, all the new brand
And
partners.
y'all are going to be the top leaders of 2026 because you got to show up to go up. So pat yourself on the back. Congratulations. And we'll see y'all at 1:00 Eastern.
Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day. Bye, guys. Rhonda, thank you. We love you. Appreciate
Bye.
you.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Bye,
Love you,
honeys.
sister.
Bye, girls.
Thank you so much.
You
It
too,
was really
honey.
great. I appreciate it.
Wonderful.